Is Twitch gonna yell at me yet to do ads? Okay, there we go. I never want to start this before the ads message pops up, so then I can run the ad message so it doesn't start do ads for 6 minutes. I'm gonna say ads another 28 times in the first 5 seconds of the stream. Here we are again today. Hope everyone's having a decent start to their day, or I guess, some places it's evening. Hope everyone that celebrates Thanksgiving is having, or is going to have a good time, or is having a good time. I don't really know why you'd be here, though, if you're doing that. So, not gonna really question that all that much. Why does it say... Did I, like, load up this game at some point? I don't understand. Anyway. This is the game we want. Played a bit yesterday. We've gotten 2 shop upgrades. We had planned to make enough money to get our 3rd upgrade to our register here. And then I did not do that. Then I failed absolutely miserably at making that money. So here we are back again, money-less. I'm coming back to this chest because I'm just looking to see if I have any healing potions in any of these. Looks like no. Oh. Looks like yes. Although, actually, let's just take all of these and we'll put these out in the storefront for now. Do we have a good price for this one yet? No. Okay, so we'll leave that at 80. $100. Okay, so we do have one for this. So, that doesn't help me. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. We'll come back at the end of the day. I don't think we can buy anything. Yeah, need to do some more farming. Oh, so the status effect changes as it goes up the list. Maybe I don't want to do this line, because I like these because I like the stun early. The stun would seem like really strong. But if we go further up, also that the prices get insane. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, I should be investing as much money as I can into making more money. Tomo, you defeated the Golem King. Did you find any exclusive artifacts? I did. I wonder how nobody's studying the dungeons anymore. They seem so mysterious. I didn't talk to anybody when I came here. Father says you defeated the Golem King. I don't like you, Masa. I don't think I'm ever going to talk to you again. I think he made it up, though. You're just a merchant, not a hero. You know what? Yeah, go fuck yourself, kid. Fuck you and your stupid fucking nose booger. What is... Look, locals say Crazy Pete tried to find out what's hidden beyond the 5th door. With the forest dungeon now open, some old recipes are popping up. Rumor mill is churning, saying you defeated the Golem King. Is that true? It is. I did defeat the Golem King. I am a true master. I was gonna say, I should be able to make some additional potions now. 75 versus 40. For the time being, I'll still just make some more of these. Make 9 of them. 5 of them so that I can have them quick equipped. And now we'll just go out into the new dungeon again. We beat one boss. Honestly, it might be better to go to the Golem one. Simply to farm the later levels of it. But I do really want to just kind of explore the new dungeon. Oh, well there's the boss room. You know what, sure. I'm just never gonna not. I'm just not gonna fucking bother, dude. There seems to be absolutely no reason to fight the first boss in like any real fashion. It really seems that way. Like always, just fight the first boss via. Just ram your head into it. The enemies in this forest enjoy poisoning their victims. It will be a slow death to any who come in contact with these toxins. Fuck you, Mimic! Oh. Almost like a full stack of the new potions. That's nice of them. So I was gonna say, I need these notes from the spinning mushrooms for a... Why did the... Why did the ceiling just like let out a tuft? It worries me immensely. Really? Just the one. We found another star. Patterns! Oh yes, these dungeons do indeed have patterns. You may think they are random. You may even think they are chaotic. But no, they are actually quite the opposite. There is a reason in repetition. Some sort of divine guide. A template of sorts, followed every time the dungeon rebuilds itself. For instance, we all know that there are 3 floors to a dungeon. But have you noticed how this healing hut spring appears on every floor? And how it always appears on the path toward the next floor? Placed not only to assist and heal, but also guide? These dungeons basically want you to find the treasure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that checks out. There's a path over to our right that we can check out down on like the lower level. Hit him with a 1-2. Oop. What is the best way to handle this, actually? Huh. You know what? That worked. It didn't. It's not how I wanted to do it, but technically it worked. So I'm not gonna really question it. I really do like, and like the punching noises, they're like, you know, they're not like beefy, but like in their own way, they're still just like a really nice little like heft to them. Also, the gloves seem to like hit at an angle, so like even though it is like a forward, you know, jab punch situation, it doesn't lock you in. Also, I am thinking about just getting rid of these potions. We got a wind tree egg, so that's gonna give me a new pet in my little farm garden area. What can I drop? You know what? Let's drop... I could drop magic wood. Could drop plant flesh. 60 is what that sells for. We haven't figured out what that sells for. I know I just sold plant fish. Plant flesh. Plant flesh. Ah. just sounds good. Just sounds like there's like. Just sounds like it's just a good sound. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain things. Please. Is that everything? Is that the dungeon? That's the first floor. Okay, all in all, pretty easy first floor. We'll soak in the chub. No secret rooms on the first floor. Whoa! I mean, those are cool monsters. Oh, those hurt. No. Oh, those hurt a lot. Ow. Okay, I need to fucking... Damn! I was not ready for that amount of damage. We might have to leave soon. That thing needs to die, like, post-haste. You can definitely get rid of these. Oh! I can... I feel like this is something I knew before, and I just forgot. Yeah, okay. Well, I am disappointed with myself for not realizing it before, but we know it now, so... I'm not really gonna kick myself over it. What can we get rid of? Or do we have anything that we can double up? I don't think we do. No. So I think we're just gonna take these, bring them in here, take forest fruits, undo the fluid vessel. We know the wood isn't nearly as valuable as life fluid. We know not a whole lot else. Venomous spores, I believe, are like one of the lowest things that we have. I mean, technically, I guess I just do this then, right? Like, rather than... Yeah. Rather than just leave that stuff there, I just sell it sell it that way. Okay. So... I think we're just gonna go to the second boss and see how that looks. I was gonna say, I imagine it's basically gonna be another tree. Nope. No, thank you. We just wanted to see how it would go. No, thank you. I get that I shouldn't just be brute forcing it, but it's more funny that way. I guess technically what the plan is you go in, you take some pot shots. Oh right, I can't actually sell anything right now. I guess I just go back. I empty my bags and I go back out. So what does our new little friend look like? Hasn't hatched yet. Fair enough. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, hold on. I thought I had more of these, and then it's right, like right. I put everything away, so I don't have them right now. Quite literally put them away. Okay. Let's go back at it. Let's see if we can't get what we need. Really need to see more of those mushrooms, though. I think I needed 10 pages. And so far I've only found one of those mushrooms, which doesn't help. Yeah, could you bring me 10 notes from the spinning mushrooms? We just haven't encountered spinning mushrooms a whole lot. I could have actually checked, because I didn't, I could have checked... Oh wait, no, I still can't buy the next things. I was gonna say, I could have checked, Really? Already again? I mean, I'll take it. Let's just see. Oh, that's different. Interesting. I mean, if it wants to do that like ad nauseam, I'm all for it, because that was... that was super easy. Okay, let's go looking for mushrooms. Hey, look, a mushroom. These items will be great if we can get some. So what do we get? We got some desert steel sheets and magnetic cores. So I mean, we didn't get a whole lot, but it's a lot better than nothing, and we just have to store that with the rest of our other stuff from this zone. So we do have a secret spot. It's just a matter of how do I get down there? I guess I just like try to roll directly in. There we go. What is this? Forest history. I mean, yeah, I'm taking it, but okay. I mean, I guess it's just a high value item. I don't know, I was kind of hoping for like a fight or something. Something to maybe stock up on. You know, get some more, get some more mushroom fights in. More patterns and secrets. For those diving so far as the 3rd floor, have you ever felt overburdened? Carrying just too much loot, too much treasure? But you don't want to stop, just can't stop? Then have I got something for you. Hidden somewhere on the 3rd floor, between where you start and where you end. The end here being the massive creature at the bottom of the dungeon, meaning the dungeon's end is more than likely your end. But, between those two spots, one may notice a sparkle, a glimmer of something, just beyond the pit of infinite darkness. If you are brave, I ask that you give it a jump. See what's down there. I mean, we've noticed them before, so it's not exactly surprising. But those, the chests that let you progress further. Hey, you why do you get to curve the bullets? Ow, stop it! What is that? Oh, that's the root. With that, it looks like this place is done, so we can leave. Yeah, this floor looks done. So we'll just heal. Well, actually, we haven't read these, but we haven't read these pages, have we? We've yet to discover the perpetrator who has a year ago destroyed several of our experiments. Not much of our research materials. No, we read that one. We actually did read that one. I don't know if those are always the same. They might be. You need to die. You're too spooky to be left alive. You're tough. What the hell? Why were you so beefy? I could have easily just done this. It would have been quicker. Okay, now I do kind of need, I was gonna say, now I do kind of need red stacks for these. We're also faring really well as far as, I guess like health goes. So get rid of that. I think we have enough of these for the time being. And I don't think we want to get rid of the other things, so... So we will try to earnestly fight the second boss this time. It's a mimic! Holy hell, that's a beefy mimic. I'm just gonna brute force it. We still don't know what light essence is, but it is. We know. Okay, so we know that venomous spores are the lowest. I don't know. I feel like I get rid of these. But you don't get rid of the magnetite because the magnetite comes. A lot of these like one-offs we have are from. What's it called? The next layer. So actually, we should just get rid of venomous spores. And we don't want to get rid of our stuff from the next layer because... Or the next dungeon, not the next layer. What the fuck are you? Oh my god, it's a hentai. What's in here? Okay, so we can actually get rid of a couple of things. So the correct choice here, I believe, is we can... If we bring this in here, we can decurse this, which allows us to stack these, and then we can take the ancient wood, decurse this item, which just allows us to stack the straw. And then, I don't know, I feel like I kinda should be leaving. But at the same time, I do think I want to try to go and put my best foot forward on the second boss. There's been a recent discovery that will change the game as we know it. These curious pendants have been uncovered in the dungeons. I just recently found one myself. It's quite a fascinating piece. Instead of fainting and losing most of your items and escaping the dungeon, one may actually insert gold into this pendant. The result is a portal transporting you back to town. No longer must one risk life and limb in these dungeons. Some of the more burly adventurers, or heroes as they like to be called, seem to frown upon the use of these pendants. I mean, yeah, what's the point if you don't get a scar, am I right? Okay, so that kind of confuses me. So, like, they're saying risk life and limb, but then they're also going and saying, like, oh, you, like, pop out on the other side of the dungeon when, like, you get too weak, when you know, you quote-unquote would die. So, I don't really understand how it all works. Why am I've been playing this like we've already beaten the boss on this floor, mind you. I don't know why, considering I literally have been saying this entire time that, we're gonna put our best foot forward on actually beating it. Why is it able to shoot me from the side? It almost seems like the 1-2 punch is actually better. So we are gonna actually try this boss fight. Want to refill our potion pocket. How? I don't know, that didn't really work. What the hell? What the fuck? It fucking shoots goo. It goos everywhere. Honestly, I wonder if the best course of action is just to keep whacking at them like this. Okay, we're fully healed. We have some health potions left. Our very friendly eyeball monster thing is coming looking for us soon. Yep, there it is. Actually, we didn't check out our message. We still do not know the cause who is causing this grief. Some parts of our experimental forest continue to disappear, replaced with wrecked variants, occasionally covered in green slime. I'm having a stroke and I cannot read. Please send help. Okay, we're on the 3rd floor, which means 2 things. 1, we're on the boss floor. Shocking. 2, it also means that there is a point somewhere on this map Botany Jottings 3, so we can send one of these things home. Speed powder. I think my plan here is I'm going to take the petals, kind of not really do anything with them. We're going to send those home. Artifact to the left becomes the thing of your choice. So my problem with doing something like, oh, you know what? We could find the we could technically find the room that has the Of course, it's a fucking gold mimic. Oh, okay. Nope. Holy shit. Okay, that would have been very upsetting for me. Okay. Gotta quickly come back here. Deposit you, deposit you, deposit you, you. I believe everything else comes from our current floor. Could make that. Well, I was just like, yeah, you throw a leaf on it and then it does it. It doubles the amount of health you get. That's funny. I'm just seeing if there's any way I could like get to something on this other page. Looks like no. Then again, that's like exuberantly expensive for the time being. Still can't get the banker. I don't think we're completing this quest for these people, by the way. I do very much believe that the spinning mushroom thing is just not going to happen because we have not been able to. Every visitor adds a generous tip to their payment. Huh. These ones are fairly high up. I'm gonna try selling Forest History for 4K. Do I want to try to... No, I can't afford the Hawker. Actually, let's go see what the other merchant guy over here has, because he's not open during the night. I'm Julian, thank you for requesting a retailer in your Noka. Look forward to our healthy competition. Okay, so like if I don't want to go farming for things, I can just flat out buy them. As long as I guess maybe I found them? Is what it's looking like? Question mark, question mark? Yeah, that seems to be the case. So if I don't want to farm things, I don't have to. I can just buy them. That makes things kind of interesting. So let's go back to our shop, our armor over here real quick. So as long as I've found the item, I should be able to just buy it. But I don't think that's gonna really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it's gonna matter. Okay, time to start. Time to start selling. Buy my mushrooms. Yes. So that one's 400. So no, let's try like 300 for the strong leaves. You know what? Let's just go with the 400. Let's just see if it sells at 400. Did I just snipe the sell? I did. Okay. I'm all for that then. Thank you. I did not check to see if that was a good sale price or not. Fuck. Was that too good? Did I undersell that? Shit! Okay, I probably should have sold it for like 4 or 5 or something. Okay. Damn. Okay. But we know now. We'll fix that later. We'll sell it for like 4 or 5. So we know that one was in 3. We know Fluid Vessel was not. I don't know. Let's go like 1500. Let's also go with 1500. See how these go. We'll put like the preserved root for 5. Ancient wood we haven't done yet, but it's fairly high up here. Actually, no, it's literally right there, so we're gonna do 1275. Okay, well apparently that was undersold. Shit. Okay, that's too much. So let's go 1200. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, I just have to not sell my fluid vessels then. For day 20, 4 days left. Could you bring me 10 notes? I mean, possibly. The issue with the ones that are about notes is like you have to, you actually just have to find them. And that's kind of difficult. I can't go. Okay, that was too little. I see you, rat fuck. Did that person? Oh, maybe I think I must have sold because I don't think they can just fucking walk out with my money with my stuff, can they? I don't know. Let's go like 1,500 for one of these. We know that this one undersold. So we're just gonna go 2K. We're just gonna sell all of these. We still don't know what it is for ancient wood. Right, because that got stolen. That makes sense. Okay, we're gonna try to run to the back real quick. I'm gonna take out my pot. Well, okay, there we go. 5 pots right there. So we're fine. Well, shit. Okay. So that's too cheap. So let's go 2K with this as well. The wood is still overpriced, so let's go down to 1K. There we go. So 2K, that was a good price. Fantastic. We know 160, so let's go magic mushrooms at 80. That's what we tried to sell them before. I guess we just never got around to selling them. This was too cheap, so let's go up to 2K. I don't know, let's go with 1,000 maybe? Did somebody buy even though they didn't like the price? That's what it sounded like just now. So even with it being in demand, it was still too much. So I don't know. Let's go 800. Okay, so we actually do have a price for pedals. Cool. Oh wow, that was 4 botany jottings. That's probably pretty nice, actually. Okay, well, I mean, you're still buying it at 2K. You're not liking it. Okay, well, that's because I guess the popularity or the demand dropped. Where's the time of day? I guess the time of day is gone because the shop's closing. Alright. Stop the burglar. Made 60K. We now do have enough to get ourselves all set up. So 2,000. They're willing to buy it at 2,000. They're not happy about it, but they are willing to buy it at 2,000. So let's go 1,800. Okay. We have a lot of money. The best thing I think we can do with this money is invest in more money. So I believe we want gold cash register because we go from a 20% bonus to a 40% bonus on our sales, which is a good chunk of change. We can unfortunately not pick up the hawker until tomorrow morning, but that will likely be what I'm having a stroke. That will likely be what we are doing. So now we just go back out into the dungeon again, and tomorrow the plan is we make enough money so that we can buy new weapons and possibly armor. It's probably only going to be one or the other, it's not going to be both. Ad break starts in a couple minutes, so the best course of action for that is to just run them now and do our dungeon adventure as soon as we wrap up there. So we're going to do ads manually real quick, and we'll be back. And we are back once again. So let's go ahead and get right into the dungeon. Wait, it has a charged punch? It has a dash punch? I don't think I'll ever use that, but it's kind of neat. Is going to be a new message. There's been a recent discovery that will change the game as we know it. The Curious Penance. Okay, no. Like, how does anyone die in the dungeon if when you hit, like, near 0 HP you get, like, kicked out of it? That's what I quite haven't really figured out, considering I feel like there's been... mentions on both sides about what happens. So I'm just kind of at a loss on that. Ooh. Once again, we get another trip into the next dungeon. I think it's very cool that they like give you like a little taste of the next one. Come on, shoot your fire. Okay, so we're already kind of full up. There's a mushroom again. It's been a while. Once again, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near enough mushrooms, just because we'd have to get like... I want to say... like, I think we need 7 more. In, like, just today. I need to stop using filler words. I need to work on filler words. So bosses in that general area. We're doing a lot better in general. I would love to be able to go and get like some kind of bag space modifier. Wait, this didn't have a... oh, it did have a shiny. Why are these stacking in such weird amounts? Why were they stacked like that? That doesn't make sense. Okay, so one way leads to the boss area, possibly. Yeah, I wonder if these all just are always going to stay the same. Okay, well we did manage to find another mushroom, so that's nice, I guess. Oops, another mushroom. Game is being rather kind to us at the moment. I think although we lose the stun upgrade, I think we do go for the upgrade on the fists for our next weapon upgrade. Are we actually gonna get there on the mushrooms? Or are we just gonna get like... We're just gonna get like jebaited. What are we at? 6 pages? We need, I think, 1 more page, 2 more pages. That'd be huge. There's another secret spot down below us. We got one of the chests, so we actually can just like send everything. Huge. No, we don't have to hem and haw about what we do and don't want to keep for the time being. I've walked through poison now several times, not great. Interesting. Come on, just one more mushroom. Clown Fiesta and a half. I screwed that up bigly. I almost said bigly. Big time. Okay, so we can send the Forest Slime Jelly home. It's probably not correct. It's probably best to send one of these guys. Did I put the other potions in the... I did. What did I just send home? Oh, I'm an idiot. I literally sent my potions home. I sent the fucking potions I was gonna equip at home. Oh! Where am I? I'm upset with myself on that one. Bro, I need... I'm fucking leaving. I just have to leave. I needed one more mushroom, I think. I needed one more fucking mushroom. Oh. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong and I didn't need one more mushroom. Okay, so let's see. We're in daytime. So we can buy the hawker now. Fellow merchant. By your looks, you must be Will. Thank you for requesting my cart in Ronoka. My name is Alan. And my crafted decorations remind people what it's like to feel again. If your shop is in need of a little decor, stop by Hawker's. Increases the time the visitors wait in the queue. Increase the max number of visitors in the shop. Increases the time the shop can be open. Interesting. Every visitor adds a generous tip to their payment. Adds a generous tip. I wonder if the speed one is good. Delays the delivery date of a shop request by 1 day. Increase the probability of thieves. Increase the time the shop can be open. So... the question becomes, is 20% visitor speed better than 20% generous tip? I don't know. We can check to see how many we can actually put in the store. At the very least, I imagine 20% is better than... or 20% speed is better than 10% tip. So, even if it necessarily doesn't work in our favor as far as... oh wait, they don't work on the same axis. Oh! I didn't realize they didn't operate on the same axis. Okay. That's very good information to have, actually. We can go buy another thing from Hawker's. Actually, the first thing we should do from Hawkers is check our 10 spinning mushrooms. Please tell me we got enough of the fucking mushroom bits. Don't tell me I have 9. Oh, it looks like it's not telling me I have 9. It looks like it's telling me I have 8. Fuck. So what happens when I fail a request? What happens when I fail the request? Anything? Or do we just kind of go oopsie daisy and then move on with our lives because we apparently do not actually care, and that's that. I don't know, maybe I just go back up this vein. Because maybe poison just isn't worth it. And like just the overall damage is. Because like 10%, like stun was like worth it. Stun was like 100% worth it. I just don't know if these other damage modifiers are actually good. But I guess technically we can wait. Right, I didn't go back to Hawker. Increases the time visitors spend in the queue, increases the max number of visitors in the shop, increases time shop can be open. So I mean, this is going to be better than the 10% that we have currently, regardless. Here's the time the shop can be open. What if I just buy everything because I have no clue? I'll save 5k because I need money. I need at least some money. Maybe 6 visitors aren't necessary. So my thought process with the not needing 6 villagers is because I can't really maintain the shop for that long. So I think getting the most money as I possibly can is better than necessarily trying to keep the shop open for as long as I can. Is that correct? I don't know, but it's like seemingly how my playstyle I feel is leading me to go. If that makes sense. I'm sorry, lady, we don't have it. Okay, well the good news is, literally nothing seems to happen if you don't have the supplies. Also, this cash register kind of looks like one of those, like, music boxes. So, from 400, we got a whole lot. Okay, so 80 is too much for the mushrooms. 70. $17.50. No, let's just go 800. Okay, so even that's still too much. I don't know, 150 then? Let's go 140, we'll see. I see you, burglar fucker. Wanna steal those mushrooms? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So we know it's worth more than 2K. So let's go like 3, maybe? See how that plays out. Let's go with 3K on this one too. We're just gonna put 3K on all of them. So we know it's gonna be, oh no, let's go with 1K. We'll see how that goes. And then have we figured out bulbs yet? Bulbs are 2K. Okay, fantastic. Four days for 5 fertile soil, sure. Did I just sell my fertile soil? That's fertilizer. Okay, we have 3 fertilizer, so we just have to pay some attention to that, but we'll be fine otherwise. Oop. So that's too much. So let's lower it to 2,500. And let's just lower them all to 2,500. By all, I mean both of them. Okay, so that's still too much. Received 60 expensive evaluations. So the mushrooms are still too expensive at 40, or at 70. So let's go like 60, I guess. The roots are too expensive at 800? Okay. So 600 probably? Modified seeds. Let's go 700 for the modified seeds. Okay, well, I mean, you're still buying it for 2,300. You don't like it, but it's still buyable. Okay, well, the modified seeds for 700 was a bad idea.
I was doing that, yeah.
Whatever, I honestly don't know. So we're back up to 90k. We can buy a weapon, like I said. This is the last person to enter our store. Okay, I mean, we made good money today. $122. So, amusingly or unfortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, that's like just short of being able to upgrade 2 weapons. Which is probably fine. We don't necessarily need to upgrade 2 weapons, right? Oh, I guess we can upgrade. So we could upgrade. I was gonna say we could upgrade 3 pieces of gear or upgrade 1 weapon, but it looks like we can either do 2 pieces of gear. I mean, I've been liking the fists. And then I guess really just like any of them is fine. And then we can check, do we have to re-enchant them now? Probably. So let's see what that looks like. 32k? Jesus.
Hey, I drink the VO.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
unfortunately...
it's the same thing as Secret 7.
Okay, So unfortunately, we cannot afford those. Which is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. We can buy some more potions, which we should do. I was gonna say, I might have overbought, but it looks like I bought exactly how many I wanted to. Okay. And there we are. Back into the forest we go. What time is it? 3 o'clock? This might be our last run until... Yeah, this will probably be our last run. Fairly early dinner. I might come back later tonight. It's just gonna be the same message. Yep. We have read that one before. We do not need to do it again. Oh wow. That guy exploded. Okay, these do a lot more damage. Even without like the poison damage coming through, it does a lot more damage.
Got another bottle of scotch. I didn't find any more roses.
Oh wow, that chunks! Holy shit. That chunks hard. Okay, well, glad I stopped hemming and hawing and just, went with one of them, yeah? That's what I need to do a lot more frequently in games. It's just like stop overthinking, just make a decision. It doesn't always have to be like the exact correct decision. Unless there's like no do-overs. Like if there's like no way to like undo a faulty thing, which I think is just poor design. I'm not saying that like in like Dark Souls or something like that. But like, I'm not very thrilled at the moment with Arc Raiders and the fact that you can't reset everything, but at the same time, like, they do give you the way to reset. It's just you have to jump through a massive amount of hoops to get some cosmetics or what have you. Okay, with that, there was no... I don't think there was... Oh, there was a sparkle. So, I mean, there's always a book on the first floor. So, like, there's always gonna be, like, a couple thousand money on the first floor. I mean, if it is, that's nice. Ah, I see the fuckers jumping around. They hurt. They hurt. The weird, slightly off-color variants of most guards found here are surprisingly much more difficult to destroy, but defeating them is the only way to acquire empowering crystals. Now, is that misspelled guards, or is that guards? Why is it stacking things so weirdly? It's a couple times now where it just doesn't make sense that it's doing it. Man, that does a lot of damage. But then again, I also think I have an item on me that like says that I take more fall damage, so doesn't help, but it does make sense. They're like tree stars. Anything here? Nope. We've already read these ones. Oh, there's a thing here. have successfully beat the second boss, didn't I? Or did I end up having to flee? I don't remember. Bam. Okay, so we full heal, we fight the boss. We still have a full stack of potions. Okay, I'm getting up on that idea again. Okay, so we can send some stuff home. The correct choice here is to do that. So I think we break the curse on this, which allows us to stack these, as well as stack this. We can send... I don't know, it doesn't really matter, does it? Send those home. Go bam, bam, bam. Bam. Can you die, please? Thank you. Can you get out of the you know what? Can you die in there? No? Okay. So we have a whole bunch of stuff that breaks. Curses. So... I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. That hurt. Okay, so we're on our 5 potion stash. I'm just gonna take this cheese hit. So we can now stack those. I think we just probably go like that. We can... There. What hurt me there? Where's the health thing here, man? It's getting kind of spooky. Kinda looking for the boss door here, my game. I could always use the other teleportation tool. That way I can just teleport back to this floor. But at the same time, it's not really necessary. I guess technically there were a couple more the other things. Fuck. This floor is like deep. How long are you gonna keep going, Sprinkler? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna get... Jesus! Who are these people? Even with our knowledge, the ones behind this are beyond us. We must focus and finish the LF1 serum. Our world depends on it. You know, I was really kind of hoping that, we just have the boss here. Okay, so the first guy we were able to, like, fairly easily just kind of kill. Oh, I see. What is hurting me? No! No! It was so close! It was actually so close! Fuck! I thought about leaving. I did, but I was like, I can get that last hit. I can get there. But no. I was not. Technically, the right play there was to go back in, do a couple of fights, and leave with whatever I can get in my inventory. But at that point, I am just sad. Ah. Okay, we can try it again. What the hell? Why is there just random things here? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Man, that sucked. But at least we know that the bosses still aren't that bad. Like, if we just had a bit more health, or actually, if we just had like that damage upgrade, or if we hadn't like completely hosed ourselves earlier. Then we would have had it there. Like, at any point, if we just played slightly better, we would have been fine. Or if, like, I hadn't... Because there was at the beginning of the fight, I was literally just tanking their entire, like, everything. Because I was just, like, trying to see if I could actively cheese. Fuck. Did so much damage. Maybe I just don't hang out on the first floor. Let's just leave. Well, the first floor has that, like, 4K item. Or 3K item. I know I just said I wasn't gonna stay here. Oh, this time it doesn't have it, it has the crate. Okay, that works for me too. I guess I'll pile on resources and leave. It's weird that I can dodge over holes, but I can't dodge over poison. Can't say I agree with that. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, we'll check out this last room over here. It is not, in fact, the last room, but it's fine. Doesn't truthfully need to be the last room. The whole... Seriously though, like, you just have to take poison damage here? It's not like doing fucky things in my bags again, is it? Doesn't look like it. I know I don't technically have to do that to get the bonuses. Yeah, I think I'm just good to not read his messages anymore on this floor set. Now we can send all of our stuff. As long as I make sure to take that out. Suppose I can pick these up, why not? Almost fully healed, but that's fine. Second floor. That went very well. Got to kill a mimic, so we even got... Oh, why do I keep coming in here and falling for this? Like, every time I come in here one of these, I'm just like, maybe it'll be different this time. I'm like gaslighting myself. Or I'm like not Schrodinger. What's that one? Oh, what's that one? We get to go through one of these again. It's almost always the same 3 enemies. And by almost always, I mean it is the same 3 enemies. Which, I mean, I guess is the point is that, like, it doesn't let you It probably prevents you from going and getting the next tier of weapon earlier than you should be. Ads are gonna start in 2 seconds, which means I'm just gonna run the ads, and we'll be back. Okay, we are back for the first half of the ad break. I forgot that it is a terrible idea to let the game just run as is. Because there's like the weird eyeball monster that comes around for being in the dungeon for too long, and don't really need to use... really need to let our time fall to AFK. So that was just a poor decision-making and thought process on my part. Blade tree egg. Okay, so we can almost get... something there. Oh, interesting. There. Okay, there's the pool. I could theoretically leave to go to the second floor, or the third floor. No, I'm just an idiot. I'm a greedy idiot. Ooh. Big rock sword. Okay, well, let's put that there. Because in the event that I die, I'd rather get the rock big sword than literally anything else. Yeah, that's really the thought process there, is that like I would literally not want any other item. Mm. Hi, Syl. Welcome in. How are you doing today? How was the rest of your Ball X Pit exploits? Happy Thanksgiving. Ball X Pit, still fun. Where are you in New Game Plus? I never did New Game Plus personally, so where are you at in that? It's obviously I saw you doing it, but... You got any plans for the day, by the way, Syl? Okay, so they poisoned me when they bring me in. I wasn't quite sure if that was actually what was the case or not. Do you have like a family thing going on or anything like that? This is gonna be like pretty close towards the end of the stream. Dinner's gonna be in like a couple minutes, and I'm not really gonna put a timer on waiting for it, so I might come back later this evening. But plans for the day are mostly complete. We made and ate a big meal. Gotcha. Yeah, we're doing that fairly shortly, like probably 10-15 minutes. So I'm gonna try to like clear out this dungeon run, and then I'm probably gonna have to end stream. But figured I'd... Figured I'd still like play a bit because I wanted to. Turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, string beans, corn, cranberry sauce, and dinner rolls. I think we'll have... I think we generally do turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy. Cranberry sauce was really only something our grandmother did. I think my mother likes it too, but I don't think we generally do it if our grandmother is in here. What do we got? So we can send something home. We can break the curse on one of these. We can break the curse on another one of these, I guess, because we also have another one of these. This just makes it more and more difficult to figure out what I want to move about the cabin. We don't make cranberry sauce. I really like the canned stuff from Ocean Spray anyway. I'm up to Smoldering Depths Plus, but every new level takes 8 gears in New Game Plus. Oh, really? Okay. You know, that's actually probably for the best. I actually wish, and maybe there is a way, but like, I always kind of have wished that I could Like, just continue the run. Because it's like, you get to the last boss and it's like, but wait, I wanted to play more with these. It was so much fun. I wanted to do it more. And that's kind of how I feel about that one that you had on the screen yesterday, or that you put on Punch's Discord. Was just like, let me just let me keep this run going. Just let me do it. Yeah, once you've gotten all your power-ups, you just want to hit 1 or 2 more evolution fusions, but oop, the boss is dead, GG. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, no, I wanted to play with it more. I wanted to do more degenerate things. Yeah. That's how I felt when I actually did manage to go and get like Nosferatu and things like that. It was surprising how easy Atom Bomb was. Or like Nuclear Bomb or whatever. I'll have to read that message after I'm not dying to these wind thrower people. Oh, maybe those don't curve. Yeah, Nuclear Bomb is just an evolution and a half, yeah. Hello, game. I was like, game, would you like to give me my item that I deserve? Okay. So I can actually stack these. I can send something home. Again. Oh, I can send 2 things home, actually. Okay. So I can do that, which allows me to then stack these. I can, I don't know, I guess do that. I'm gonna send home the items from... Actually, let's send the egg home. There. Satan is 2 evolutions, but you have to gimp your damage with all that charm. I actually really liked charm. I think I did have to start with... like... I think I got Incubus first, and I believe. But yeah, I definitely see where that kind of can create a problem. Oh, I wish I wasn't here. This one's kind of bullshit. This room is kind of bullshit. Okay, it is a twinkle one. I was like, wait, isn't there supposed to be Oh, nope, nope, never mind. Nope, 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 nope. I really should, though. It's a chest. I really should, though. No, 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 no. Don't get greedy. We're already taking an unnecessary amount of damage. We're already really greedy. Okay, that actually fertile soil. Okay, so we're gonna take the fertile soil. We're gonna take. We already have those up there too, so that's fantastic. That's all we really care about. Took a look at my achievements, and funny enough, the warrior's the only character I haven't beaten all levels with, and I have 16 hidden achievements depending on how bad they are. Maybe I'll 100% the game. Yeah, I always thought about about going back. I don't think I'd stream it, similar to how I don't think I'm gonna stream what's it called? Uh, what is it called? Why am I blanking? Is this the second floor or the third floor? I don't know if this is the second floor or the third floor. It's the third floor. Okay. Oh, never mind. Those achievements are hidden achievements for mostly all the other characters. Gotcha. Okay, so as long as I stay away from like the top part of his like head, I should actually be fine. We got there. So, huh. How am I gonna do this one? Because, like, there's a lot of stuff I want to keep. $1,800. We don't know. But what we do know is what? You know, they're more than 100, but less than 32. That doesn't help us in the slightest. You know what? Since we just unlocked it, I think it's fine to get rid of them. We'll keep the fireproof cloth. Those sell for 400. We don't know. 1,000. We don't know. 1,800. Okay, so we'll sell those. We'll pick up these seeds. Do these have things in them? Sometimes they do. Back to lurk for me, need to engage with family while they're here. Only stopped away because I'm prepping a computer to send back to them. Gotcha. Alright, well, have a good Thanksgiving. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. So, I can probably get rid of one other item. What would it be? Hi, Spades. Welcome in. We are actually just wrapping up. So thanks for stopping in. I hope you are having a good day. I hope your Thanksgiving is all right. Hope all your work that you still had from when we last talked is going well. No, yes, dinner just got cold, and then he's lost it all. Well, Spades, not a great Thanksgiving for you at the moment, as far as the stream is concerned. But once again, thank you for stopping in. I hope you do enjoy the holiday. And yeah, take care. Alright, yeah, that's going to be it though. Thanks for everyone that was in. Hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving if you're celebrating. If not, have a good Thursday. I will possibly be back later tonight, but we'll see. I just don't want to, throw up a timer and be like, I'm coming back in like an hour. But I will be back tomorrow. I don't think there's anyone online to kind of kick us over to. Yeah, I don't have anyone. So, just gonna call it here. Have a good evening, and I'll be back